Hello, hi guys, a very good evening. I welcome you all to Smart Kida Current Affairs Mock Test 15th June. Name the person who was elected as Asia Oceania representative at the 2021 International Association of Ultra Runners Congress. Kindly give the correct answer. Who is the Asia Oceania representative right now? Because he has been elected at the 2021 International Association of Ultra Runners Congress IAU. The answer for the same is Nagraj Adiga. So, India's Nagraj Adiga has been elected as Asia Oceania representative at the 2021 International Association of Ultra Runners Congress. Right? The Congress was held virtually on May 2022 and May 23. So, I will explain you the meaning. Congress actually means the collection of individuals. So, for example, US, the whole Senate and the lower house is known as Congress. Right? So, Congress means a collection of individuals who are there for a specific purpose. So this Congress was held virtually on May 22 and 23 because of COVID-19 pandemic. Which city is going to host the Indian Grand Prix 4? Kindly give the correct answer. Which city is going to hold the Indian Grand Prix 4? The answer for the same is Patiala is going to hold it. Patiala is also known as the city of the royals. It is also known as the royal city. The Maharaja of Patiala hold a vast estate, and this city is going to host the Indian Grand Prix 4. What does Patiala also has? It has National Institute of Sports. So you must have all seen the Dangal film. So in the Dangal film, where they go for training, they go for NIS Patiala, National Institute of Sports Patiala. Right? The decision to hold this fourth series of the Indian GP was taken after the AFI's efforts to send a 40-member team, including Hima and Datti, for competitions in Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan, could not achieve success due to changed quarantine rules in those countries. So now these star sprinters Hima Das and Dutti Chand will get one more domestic event in their bid to qualify for the Tokyo Olympics, as AFI, Athletic Federation of India, announced that it will host the Indian Grand Prix 4 on June 21 in Patiala. India's Mirabai Chanu, the 2017 world champion in weightlifting, has qualified for the Tokyo Olympics Games. In which category for women? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is that India's Mirabai Chanu actually competes in the 49 kg category. So India's Mirabai Chanu, she has qualified for the Tokyo Olympic Games. I must tell you that Olympics is actually the apex of any game. So you have to go for the qualification events. Now let us say that we are fighting, everybody knows that World Cup, football, soccer. So you have to go through the qualifying events. And after that you are selected in that final 32-man squad. Then that is divided into, I hope, eight groups. It's divided, and then there are 4 teams in each group, and then 2 teams qualify for the quarterfinals. Then two further teams, only four. Then I think 8 teams to qualify for the quarterfinals. Then 4 teams qualify for the semi-finals, and then 2 teams qualify for the final. So similarly, like this, there are qualification things for Olympics also. China's Hou Jinzi is top ranked in the 49 kg with 4422 points, whereas India's Mirabai Chanu is with 41336172 points in her kitty. Who among the following has recently won her first Grand Slam title at the French Open in Paris? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is Serbia's Barbara Krejcikova. So unseeded Krezika Barbara Krejcikova has defeated 31st seed Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova of Russia to win the first Grand Slam title at the French Open in Paris. So she was unseeded, and she has created history by that, right? So the two first-time Slam finalists, it was Krejcikova who came out on top to win 6-1, 2-6, 6-4 on court Philippine Chartier on Saturday. 5 countries were elected unopposed to the powerful UN Security Council on Friday as non-permanent members for the 2022-2023 term. Which of the following was not amongst them? The answer for the same is Palestine. So Albania, Brazil, Gabon and Ghana were elected as the non-permanent members for the 2022-2023 term, right? But Palestine was not one of them. All these 5 countries won the election unopposed, as they were only candidates from their respective regional groups vying for the unallotted seats on council. G7 Leaders Summit held in Kabis Bay Village. The village is located in which country? The answer for the same is G7 Leaders Summit was held in Kabis Bay Village. It is located in England, UK. So the 47th G7 Summit was held in Kabis Bay, Cornwall on 11 to 13 June 21. Prime Minister Boris Johnson will use the UK's G7 presidency to unite leading democracies to help the world fight and then build back from the coronavirus and create a greener, more prosperous future. Also, I must tell you that UK is the only country that is building a radar. That radar will pick up the emerging epidemics faster. So, like for example, China virtually destroyed any evidence of coming out of this virus pandemic in the early 2020 and in the late 2019. What it costed ultimately was that the countries were not prepared, international flights continued to operate, and the pandemic was not in radar. Only in like around March, the countries declared that it's a pandemic. In February or January 31, the WHO declared that it's a pandemic, and by that time it was too late because all the carriers of the virus had gone to various countries. 2021 World Blood Donor Day was observed on which date? The answer for the same is June 14th. So, observed every year on 14 June, World Blood Donor Day is an initiative by the World Health Organization. The aim of this day is to spread awareness about blood donation and the need for safe blood and blood products. It is celebrated to appreciate the contribution of voluntary blood donors in saving lives. Which space agency is going to launch the Envision mission to Venus in 2030? The answer for the same is that Envision mission is going to be launched to Venus by European Space Agency. So following NASA's footsteps, the European Space Agency on Thursday announced that it has selected Envision as its next orbiter that will visit Venus sometime in the 2030. Envision is an ESA-led mission with contributions from NASA. It is likely to be launched sometime in the 2030s. The earliest opportunity for Envision is 2031, followed by 2032 and 2033. Who among the following was sworn in as Israel's new Prime Minister? Kindly give the correct answer. So the answer for the same is that Israel's new Prime Minister is Naftali Bennett. So Israel's parliament narrowly approved a new coalition government, ending a historic 12-year rule of the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, sending the polarizing leader into the opposition. So Naftali Bennett, a former ally of Netanyahu, turned rival and became Prime Minister after the 60-59 vote. Who among the following has recently won the 2021 French Open tennis title? The answer for the same is Novak Djokovic. So basically, I think you have all seen how Rafael Nadal plays, how Roger Federer plays, right? So they play artistically. This guy, Novak Djokovic, is also one of the greatest guys in the game, but he plays mechanically, so he's not that famous. So Novak Djokovic won his 19th Grand Slam title after coming back from 2 sets down against the 5th seed Stefanos Tsitsipas in the French Open 2021 men's single final at the Roland Garros. So see here, how many times he bounced back. So that was a 5-set game. Which of the following banks has recently launched the Ghar Ration program, an employee-funded program for its low-income customers whose livelihoods are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic? The answer for the same is IDFC First Bank. So IDFC First Bank has announced the launch of the Ghar Ration program, an employee-funded program for its low-income customers whose livelihoods are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. So Ghar Ration is a unique employee-led initiative by the IDFC First Bank, where employees have contributed their personal income to help those in need in these testing times. Raghubir Singh Rajawat passed away recently. Who was he? An economist, a politician, an army man, a scientist, or none of these? The answer for the same is that he was an army man. So Brigadier Raghubir Singh Rajawat, Mahavir Chakra recipient, died here on Sunday following the age-related issues. He was from 18 Rajputana Rifles and he has received a sword from Maharaja Savai Mansingh as a token of honor. Right? So very important. He was also the Sarpanch of Soda village, a position which was held by his granddaughter Chhavi Rajawat 20 years later, who was the first woman Sarpanch in India with an MBA degree. India has been ranked at which place in Coursera Global Skills Report 2021? Kindly give the correct answer. So India has been ranked at 67th place in the Coursera Global Skills Report 2021. Despite high skills proficiency in machine learning and maths, India trailed in data skills as it ranked 67th overall globally. Coursera's latest global skills reports reveal that overall India ranks 67th globally with 38% proficiency, with mid rankings in each domain, 55th in business and 66th in both technology and data science. Professor Shailesh Ganpule has received the NSG Counter IED and Counter Terrorism Innovator Award 21 for his design of a blast resistant helmet. He is a professor of which IIT? The answer is that he is the professor of IIT Roorkee. So he has received the NSG Counter IED and Counter Terrorism Innovator Award. It's a very different kind of an award, so kindly remember, right? Professor Shailesh Ganpule. So he has designed a blast resistant helmet. Very important discovery and very important technology with which he has. So it must be patented. So professor from IIT Roorkee, Professor Shailesh Ganpule, has received the NSG Counter IED and Counter Terrorism Award. The award was conferred to the Professor of Mechanical and Industrial Engineering Department, the one famous for not having any girls, in a ceremony held at the NSG campus in Manesar, Haryana. Which of the following countries is going to become the world's first mask-free country from June 15? The answer for the same is Israel. So Israel is going to become the world's first mask-free country in the corona period. The rules for applying masks in the closed places will end from June 15. This was announced by Israel's Health Minister Yuli Edelstein. Which of the following state government is going to launch Yuva Shakti Corona Mukti Abhiyan to spread awareness about COVID pandemic? The answer is Madhya Pradesh government. So Madhya Pradesh government, the Yuva Shakti Corona Mukt Abhiyan means free from corona, with the help of a youth power campaign that will be launched to make people aware about the COVID pandemic. Madhya Pradesh is now at number 26 in the country in terms of corona infection. At the same time, on the basis of the suggestion received from various crisis management committees, a new guideline will be issued in the state by June 15. In the Yuva Shakti Corona Mukt Abhiyan, college teachers and around 16 lakh students will be made aware of the corona infection by learning COVID appropriate behavior and vaccination. A mobile app has also been developed for effective real-time online monitoring of the campaign. Which company has partnered with Telangana government to lead a consortium tasked with the development and execution of the drone deliveries of medical supplies to remote areas under the Medicines from the Sky project? The answer for the same is Flipkart. So Flipkart is going to conduct the drone delivery pilot for vaccine medical supplies in Telangana. So e-commerce major Flipkart on Friday said that it has partnered with Telangana government to lead a consortium tasked with the development and execution of the drone deliveries of medical supplies to remote areas under the Medicines from the Sky project. Surat Singh Mathur has passed away recently. He was So Surat Singh Mathur was a marathoner. So in the India's 1915 Asian Games marathon bronze medal winner and 1952 Olympian Surat Singh Mathur has died at the age of 90. Defense Secretary Dr. Ajay Kumar inducted the first 3 of 16 indigenous advanced light helicopters into the Indian Coast Guard to assist in the coastal surveillance, rescue operations and further enhancing coastal security. Which of the following companies is the manufacturer of the helicopters? Kindly give the correct answer. The answer for the same is HAL, that is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So this is here. A virtual program was simultaneously held at the Indian Coast Guard headquarters in Delhi and helicopter MRO division of HAL in Bengaluru. Director General of Indian Coast Guard is Mr. K. Natarajan, right? And CMD of HAL, Mr. R. Madhavan was present on the occasion. Which app has been launched at the 7th International Day of the Yoga Curtain Raiser event by Ministry of Ayush? The answer is Namaste Yoga. So Ministry of Ayush has launched Namaste Yoga app at the 7th International Day of Yoga Curtain Raiser event. This app is devoted to yoga, right? The Curtain Raiser event was for the 7th International Day of Yoga, was organized online Friday late evening with a galaxy of illustrious yoga gurus and experienced yoga exponents coming together on the virtual platform with 2 union ministers to appeal to the world to adopt yoga in their daily life for betterment of both the individual self and the mankind. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is Rohit Sharma wishing you a very, very good day.